You ready to go, Dana? All right. Well, who wants to start?
Yeah, I can. Dana came with the Courier Journal. 4 ACC regular season championships for you. What's that mean? What's that? I know you want to win as much as possible. So what's that like for you?
It's a great feeling. It is. Seeing how happy everybody else is just to win their first ACC regular season championship means a lot for me too. I like seeing them happy and seeing them see that the hard work pays off, and winning championships is not easy. So for us to do it 4 times in a row speaks volumes on Coach Walls, his whole staff, how hard they work to put us in the right positions and to succeed.
Does this year was it a little bit more? I don't want to say impressive, but does this year mean a little bit more, knowing all the uncertainty with COVID? You had a couple pauses, schedule changes, and all that.
Yes, I would say it has definitely been a different year, but we're just grateful to be able to play this game and still have a season. So we're taking what it gives us and just making the best out of it.
Yeah, Dana, you talked a little bit about it on the ESPN broadcast afterwards in the post-game interview. But when you win 4 straight like this, it kind of becomes a program expectation, even with how big of an accomplishment it is. Just what does that mean to you that this is like kind of the baseline now for you guys, and you've seen it all the way through?
Well, this is the standard now. This is what we're supposed to do. This program, Coach Walls and his staff has done a great job with this program. So this is just expectation. You're supposed to do this. So we know that this is just a stepping stone for the rest of the championships that we have to go this year. We got 2 more to win. So there was 1 that we just finished off. So now it's time to refocus, regroup, and be ready to win some more.
Dana, Coach Walls said he pulled the starters' names out of a bag today. It just, I know he was a little frustrated after the game at Florida State. Do you feel like he got his point across with that? And what was your reaction to that when he told you he was doing that?
Well, it didn't surprise me. I've been here for 4 years, obviously, and I know Coach Walls finds ways to motivate you and get you going and to light a fire under you. So I thought it was good. I like how he can switch it up and he can light fire under us, because we have such a deep team and talented team that he can do things like that and we can still be fine. But I think it changed the tempo, it changed how we go about the game, and I think it was just a better game offensively and defensively. We moved the ball. We got people involved. It was just it was definitely a good way to bounce back after a bad game at Florida State.
You think this can be a tone setter for you all going into the tournament and into the postseason?
For sure. I think this has set the tone. Everybody's feeling good. Can we not talk about Mikasa, because she's like everything for this team. She needs to be in the talk of Defensive Player of the Year. She should definitely be on all of the defensive teams. She do everything for us. She gets all the loose balls. She gets everybody's shots. But what's impressed me the most is just how unselfish she is and how she's willing to do what everybody else isn't willing to do. Dive on the floor. I want to say she took like 5 charges or something like that. Crazy. And that's just unheard of. That just speaks volumes, because she doesn't look to score 20 a night. She doesn't look to do everything that people talk about on ESPN, but she's willing to do what it takes to take this team to a national championship. And I'm excited for her seeing her baskets go in and her shot, because I see her in the gym all the time and it's paying off. And I told her to pay off. So her seeing it makes us happy, and I'm happy for her.
Going off that for a sec, Dana, do you feel like you have to encourage her sometimes, or like push her a little bit to take those shots, like just being as unselfish as she is? Like,
she's so unselfish, and she don't want just the attention on her. But I tell her, like, we need you to shoot those shots, because then the teams have to play us honest. They can't sink in a lane on you or double us, because then we can just pass to you and you knock the shot down. So her getting her confidence going, seeing the ball go in the basket is huge for us. She's a huge part of this team, and she definitely makes us go, for sure.
Dan, and kind of off that same point, you've been to Final Fours, you've been on tournament runs. How important is it to have someone like Mikasa like you said, who does everything.
It's very, very, very important. I remember when my role was pretty much defensive player and doing the little things. So you got to have those type of players that's willing to do the dirty work, willing to box out every single time, get every loose ball, take charges, do whatever it takes to make this team go. So she's really important. She's really important for us, and she stepped up huge tonight.
And I guess lastly from me, Dana, you said it. We saw the video where you said in the locker room, we've got more championships to win. What's next for this group? What do you guys need to do to get to that next level, you think?
We got to get prepared to win ACC tournament championship because it hasn't been done since my freshman year. And that's something I'm willing and I'm ready to do whatever it takes for this team to get going and to win that because that's the next championship that's possible to win. So we got to take care of business down there and do what we can do.
All right. Is that it for Dana?
Yep. Thanks, Dana. Congrats.
Thank you, Dana. Congrats.
Congrats,
Thank
Dana.
you.